Okay, everybody, let's get this night started. I hope, yes. Well, already applause. This is fabulous. Woo! Yes. My name is Angela. I am a community development advisor at the Advocate's Office, and I will be your MC for tonight. Before we begin, I want to let you know, today we're gathering here on the traditional territory of the Mississauga and the Haudenosaunee people. So I wanted to acknowledge the territory and the ancestors who've come before us, so that's really important. I hope you all had a good day. How did you feel? Did that go pretty well? Yes? Wonderful. I had a great time. It was amazing listening to everybody today, taking part in the listening around the listening table. And I just wanted to let you know, as we go on the day, this will still be a very interactive day. We've got some art happening on the dance floor. I don't know if people have noticed. We've got a little bit of a crew happening, a glow stick crew, so that's very exciting. So the young people are going to continue to do their thing. Today we are here to really celebrate the release of this amazing report, We Have Something to Say, and to celebrate all of your hard work over the past little while. Some of you here have sent in submissions. Some of you here have been interviewed. Many of you were on the Youth Advisory Committee. We've got our two amplifiers, Sammy, AKA Salvatore, back there. What up, Sammy? Yes. And Holly, where's Holly? Is Holly in the room? Holly, maybe not in the room right now, but I think we all remember that amazing, amazing song that she shared with us earlier today. So big thank you to them as well. Tonight's just it's an ending, but it's really just the beginning of our journey together, right? This release of this report is huge. It's a momentous occasion, and we're going to continue to work with you, and we hope that you'll continue to work with us as we go forward with We Have Something to Say. So we've got a lot of exciting stuff happening tonight. We're going to hear Erwin first, and we're going to hear Rebecca come back and sing another song for us, which was awesome. You heard her at the listening table. We've got some celebrities coming in. I'm not going to let you know who yet because it's kind of exciting. I'm very excited they're here. What else? Ooh, at 8 o'clock, maybe a little after 8, since we're starting a little bit late, we're going to have a dance workshop, which we're very excited about. Yes, very excited. And we're also, what else is happening? 9, the dancing begins. So that's very cool. Yeah, maybe a little bit later, but get ready and make sure that you're ready to dance. I want to let you know that if you're on social media, if you want to tweet the night, if you want to, put us on Instagram, the hashtag we're using is hashtag We Have Something to Say. So we've been using that all day, so you can check back there to see what we've been doing. That's really cool. And finally, want to let you know that all during this evening, the chill room on the main floor is still open. Hopefully some of you visited the chill room today to chill out a little bit. That's still going to be open during this evening, okay? So you're welcome to go there at any point. Anyway, okay. So to get the night started, I'm going to introduce, really he needs no introduction. I asked one of the youth amps, how should I introduce Erwin? And they said, the man with the master plan, the head honcho, the guy who takes the best selfies. Here he comes, Erwin, give him a hand.
Wow. Thank you, you guys. Can you guys give yourselves a hand for today? It was absolutely amazing. I post everything, and I couldn't post anything. I just put your picture, and if you see it, I just said, wow, I have to reflect. You guys, as Laura, our director, would say, knocked it out of the park. It was absolutely amazing. I know the people that were listening and the people that watched on live stream were stunned by your honesty and the power in which you spoke. So congratulations. You're right. It is the first step. Well, people who made that report took a lot of steps to get here, but it's the first beginning of the next phase, which is really to push for change and to have you at the table to help lead it. And we're committed to doing that. But tonight, right now, is the time to party. I was trying to figure out what young people say. We wrecked it. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. That's a bad thing? We wrecked it. So somebody tell me, what do you say when you did really good? What? We nailed it. Anybody? What else? That doesn't sound cool. That sounds old. What's a cool thing to say? We what? Chelsea. Come here. Come here, Chelsea. Okay, what do you say when it's cool? We what? We killed it. Okay, we killed it. And tonight, I'm going to dap. Watch a dap. That was a dap. Did nobody see that? No, all right. But there's a dance floor, so I expect to see dancing. I'll be there, be waiting. So I don't have anything else to say except thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you to the staff that I work with day in, day out who made this happen. As you know, I don't do that much except talk a lot, and they know that too. The staff that helped put this together, you heard about the amplifiers, but there's staff like Nikki. Where's Nikki? Is she in the room? Nikki is, where are you? Nikki was the first time she's ever led a big initiative like this and pulled it off with elegance, and Janice too, who always, is Janice here still? She always leads with her heart, and that combination of Nikki and Janice was very powerful, and working with the amplifiers and then the youth advisors and all of you, it's amazing. And then you've seen all the staff of the office who were here during the day and are here now and are at the chill room and staying overnight to make it happen. I'm so grateful to them. But back to the young people, thank you for walking with us and letting us walk with you so that we can create change together. So tonight's the time to celebrate, and tomorrow we'll get back to work. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Erwin. Awesome. We also have to say thank you to all the parents, the guardians, the caregivers who are here today, our canine friends. Everybody's been participating and really making this day a success. So thank you again so much. So a few announcements before we bring out our second guest. So number one, we will have a candy buffet at dessert. So I won't let you know where it is. It's in a secret location somewhere in this room, but I will let you know when it opens up. So get ready, save a little bit of room for the candy buffet. All right. My second announcement is that on your tables, you do have your centerpieces. Some of the young folks, as you've seen, have used your centerpieces in their art installation, right? But where there are centerpieces left, those are for the dance tonight. That's going to be happening just after 9, right? So just to let you know, there's those glow sticks for you on the table. There should be 2 for each person, but my friends, again, we've got this art situation happening. So that might be, we might be low on glow sticks, but that's okay. What else is exciting? Okay, and then a special note about the dance and the glow sticks. When the dance begins, we will be putting on a black light. Okay, so that's cool, but some people, are not cool with black lights, just to let you know. That's happening. Oh yes, and dinner. Speaking of sensitivities and things we should note, at dinner, if you have any questions about allergies or sensitivities, please ask your servers. Or if you need any sort of help, look for the people, most of them are standing up around the room, with the red stripe on their name badge, right? They're the staff here, right? And they can help you if you have any questions or concerns, etc. At least I hope they can help you. They're kind of looking at me like, Angela, no. But yes, I hope they can help you. Fabulous. Okay, what else? I think we're good. I think this is it for now. I'm really excited about the next guest. If you were here this afternoon, you heard her and her aunt really bring the house down. It was beautiful. I want to bring to the stage Rebecca Lara and her aunt, Kathy Merkel. They've come all the way from Ottawa today. They're going to be performing, and Rebecca will be singing a song called Lucky One. And Rebecca wanted me to tell you that it was written by her friend Bailey, but Rebecca's really adapted the lyrics to reflect her own personal situation, which is awesome. So Rebecca, Kathy, come on up. Perfect. Give them a warm welcome.
Hi, my name is Rebecca, and I'll be singing my original song called Lucky One. Nobody knows how I feel when I'm lying next to you. You take away my pain and make my world anew. You don't realize how lucky I am to have you in my life. I know that you'll be a part of me until the day I die. I'm the lucky one to call you mine. I'm the lucky one to be alive. I'm the lucky one. I'm the lucky one. Ooh, the lucky one. My heart beats a mile a minute every time that you're around. I love the way you whisper in such a perfect sound. You cast a spell over my soul and took away my fear. Even when you're far away, it seems like you are near. I'm the lucky one to call you mine. I'm the lucky one to be alive. I'm the lucky one. I'm the lucky one. Ooh, the lucky one. It's you, it's always been you, the one who helps me through. You're etched on my heart like a tattoo. I'm the lucky one to call you mine. I'm the lucky one to be alive. I'm the lucky one. I'm the lucky one. Ooh, the lucky one. Ooh, the lucky one. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Rebecca and Kathy. It was amazing. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time, after that wonderful performance, to eat. Yes, it's time to get our eat on. So we'll see you back here in a few minutes. The buffet is outside. And again, if you have any concerns, ask your servers. Bon appetit. Okay. So we've got some very special guests coming out. I have a little introduction for them. These are those celebrities I was telling you about earlier. So if you've been anywhere near social media, like Facebook or Twitter in the last few months, you probably saw a video of a 17-year-old Torontonian, Sam Forbes, dancing his way through his shift at Starbucks. In fact, his video has gone viral and has been seen over 72 million times. That's real. That's happening. Absolutely. So Sam and his manager, Chris Ali, they were invited onto the Ellen DeGeneres show. You guys know Ellen? Yeah, some people really know Ellen. Awesome. Very cool. And we've got the clip. It's been viewed over 3.6 million times, so that's really exciting. Yeah, so we've got the video, so let's roll it.
66 million of you have watched our next guest video, but there's more to his story than just being a dancing barista. His name is Sam, and he's autistic. Sam was told he would never be employable, but he was given an incredible opportunity by a Starbucks manager named Chris from Toronto, Canada. Please welcome Sam and Chris. Hey, thank you so much for being here. This is your first talk show, huh?
Yeah, it's my first time being here, and I'm a huge fan of you.
Oh, well, thanks so much. I'm a huge fan of you. So how did you two meet?
Well, Sam and I met at a camp called iSand. Camp Thrive was a camp where we went to. We got to meet kids who were with autism. Sam really stood out to me when I actually met him. He told me one of his dreams he wanted to be is a barista, and I tried to make that happen.
So that's amazing. Okay, so you met at the camp, and then how long after was the interview?
Sam.
So I went to the store, and I thought I was going to get a formal interview. But then Chris just said, "You got the job." And in that moment, my life changed, and my whole world changed.
Yeah, I bet it did. I bet it did. I mean, it's your dream job. I mean, what an amazing thing that you meet and have this instant connection, and you go in and okay, so you're dancing behind there. Tell everybody why you're dancing.
So basically, the reason I dance is to concentrate. I concentrate a lot better when I dance, and yeah.
Me too.
So,
yeah, me too. I concentrate a lot better when I dance, which is not really that good. But
well, I could add on to that. Through Sam's jerky movement, through his autism, the music and the dance was able for him to control himself, focus on the drinks, focus on the routines. He's become more comfortable, and he's been doing so great.
Yeah. So you like working with Chris?
Yeah. He's an amazing boss, and he's also like a really, really good friend, and I wouldn't give him up for anything.
Pretty amazing.
Oh, totally.
Pretty amazing. You're 17 years old?
Yes.
17 years old. So have you seen, you must see a change in Sam since you hired him.
Oh my gosh. When I first met Sam, he was a little shy. We had trouble looking me in the eye. Through the progression, I've seen Sam being so outgoing with our customers. He's been able to make all the drinks. He's so friendly, and he works really independent.
And he's probably changed you too.
Oh my gosh. Sam has such a big heart, and he's made me a better person now.
You know, it's stories like this, you know, to hear that you were told you wouldn't be employable, that you were not going to be able to work, and you make this connection, and you give Sam a job, and he's excelling as an employee and as a person, and helping you at the same time. I hope more people see this and see that you actually can hire people that you think you shouldn't hire, and I hope more people do that right now. It's fantastic. I mean, and I hope you know you're an inspiration, Sam. I mean, to so many people watching right now, you're a huge inspiration. You're an amazing guy that you hired, Sam, but this is incredible. You make money by tips, right? I want to make sure you get as many tips as possible. I'm going to give you a tip jar. So, okay. All right. See, and I have an arm that shows people where to put the money and everything. And, Sam, there's a place that you love to travel, right?
Yeah.
Where's there's a place that you've always wanted to go?
Since I was about 4, I've always admired Japan.
Japan. Since you were 4 years old.
Yeah.
So you're drawn to go to Japan for some reason. Well, we want to make sure your dreams come true, so you're going to Japan. That's right. Our friends at Shutterfly want you to share life's joy, so that's going to be amazing. I can't wait to hear this. Obviously, you're supposed to go there. 4 years old, wanting to go to Japan. And we have something for you too, Chris. You're a big fan of the Toronto Raptors, and I want you to look at this.
Hi guys, it's Kyle Lowry here. I have Masai and DeMar with me. Our good friend Ellen told us how big Raptors fan you are.
To show our appreciation, we got something for you because we are such big fans of you too.
We couldn't do the things on the court that we do without fans like you, so.
On behalf of the Raptors, we want to invite you to a practice, meet all our guys, our players, and also invite you to a game. So thanks, Ellen.
Thanks, Ellen.
We'll meet the team, we'll get a VIP treatment, and they send some swag.
Oh my gosh.
We'll be right back.
All right, that was a really exciting video, and we are so honored that Sam and Chris are here today. But before we bring them out, I want to invite out one of our youth amplifiers, Chelsea, who's going to be interviewing them. So come on out, Chelsea.
Hi, guys.
Oh, wait. That one's on.
Hello? Okay.
Yes.
So our guest this evening is known as the Dancing Barista. He's a high school student with autism that uses dancing to cope openly with some involuntary movements that autism causes, and with the help of his manager, Chris Alley, turned his movements into dance moves. A YouTube video of him dancing at Starbucks while he worked went viral. As a result, he was on Ellen DeGeneres' show, as we all just watched. Please welcome Sam Forbes and Chris Alley. Hi, guys. So thank you for being here. Do you want some water first? How you feeling?
Oh, we're excited.
Excited?
Very excited,
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone, for having us.
Thank you.
Yes. So let's dive right in. What was it like to meet Ellen, guys?
Well, personally for me, it was super exciting. Getting flown to LA, meeting Ellen and her team. Seeing it on TV, you never really imagine hey, you're going to be on Ellen one day and sit on that couch, kind of like we're here today. And it was pretty amazing and very surreal.
I think like meeting Ellen was like the most like surreal experience that I've ever had in my entire life. And like there was a lot of adrenaline going through me because you got to hug her twice. And I actually got to touch her, which was really nice.
So amazing.
And she seems so genuine. Like it doesn't seem like one of those like celebrity acts that they put on sometimes. She seems like she genuinely loves to give back, and that's what I love about her. And she also had the famous autism advocate Carly Fleischman on her show a few years ago.
Very cool, guys. So I guess everyone's wondering, we saw your reaction to the Japan trip. When are you going on that? Have you gone yet?
So I'm going to Japan on October 18th, and I'll probably be going to Tokyo, Kyoto, and Osaka. And I really just love Japan because of the culture and like the food. I'm a huge sushi fan. Ooh. And I really, really, really like the customs.
So do you have anything planned besides, eating lots of sushi? What else are you gonna do while you're there?
Probably like go visit those temples that you see sometimes, and maybe see a few geishas, and maybe, while I'm there, I'm meeting the Japanese-American ambassador, and I'm going to Starbucks Japan for a formal coffee ceremony.
Ooh, very good.
He's gonna bring me a mug.
Yes, bring him back a mug. So, how long have you guys known each other? I know you spoke a little bit about it on Ellen, but if you could just give us a bit more information.
I'll give you the quick rundown.
Yes,
but,
please.
Sam and I met way back about last year, August. We met at a camp called Camp Thrive. Camp Thrive brings kids who are affected with autism together. A lot of the kids, it's their first time being away from family, being overnight by themselves. So some of the Starbucks managers, we were raising money to help support the non-for-profit organization called iSand. Through the camp, we got to meet Sam, and we actually went up there to teach the kids job skills. So we were teaching them how to write resumes, what to wear. During our interview, we also did, my position was I was doing a formal coffee tasting, so how to interact one-on-one. I got to meet Sam, and then Sam told me about him and his dad. They went to Italy, and that's where he formed a passion for coffee. And then I actually asked Sam what he wanted to be when he grew up, and he told me one of his dreams was to be a barista. So that's kind of...
And now you're doing it, and that's awesome.
Yeah.
With all your dance moves. So can you believe, Sam, what a viral sensation your video has become? It's so many millions of views now. Did you ever expect that?
No, like Howard and Carly Fleischman, I should rephrase that, sorry. Shout out to Carly Fleischman and to Howard Dalal for making my lifelong dreams come true and for making this video go viral and for making my dreams of being famous come true.
And I guess, why did you guys decide to make this viral video? Because it don't just happen out of nowhere. So how did that come up?
So it wasn't us who actually posted the video. It was Howard Dalal who posted the video and sent it off to the very, very famous autistic advocate Carly Fleischman, who has nonverbal autism. And she posted it on her Facebook and her YouTube, and within a week, it went viral. It was so crazy how fast it was.
Why do you think that your video experience is positive? Because yeah, it went viral, it went crazy, and you got so much positive feedback. So why do you think that is, that it received so much positive feedback, guys?
Well, I mean, it got so much positive feedback because it was mostly parents of people who have autism. They were seeing it and they were seeing that their son or daughter with autism can thrive and succeed in society, and society shouldn't only focus on someone's flaws.
Exactly. Do you have anything to add?
Well, personally for me, a lot of people reached out to me through Facebook or emails or whatnot, but to me it was very impactful because, like Sam said, a lot of the families, but a lot of people were telling me, thank you for helping Sam and giving somebody an opportunity, because they can really relate to it, that they have a child who one day, or has been in that same situation.
It's going to be wanting to go into the workforce, and having that supportive environment is really important.
Exactly.
Yeah. So have you met with other youth with special needs in the community, and have you talked to them, that type of thing? Yeah, you can go ahead, Chris.
Well, I would say yes, of course. Sam and I, we've been going to elementary schools and speaking. We actually went to one on Sam's birthday. So Sam's now 18.
Yes,
so
happy birthday.
Thank you.
We went to one on Sam's birthday, and we got to talk about autism, and it was Autism Awareness Month, and we actually danced, because that's what we do, we dance.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was pretty cool. And
it was so much fun.
Yeah.
And so recently, we've been talking about all your viral videos, of course. So why do you think that using social media in the way that you have, why is it important for people, especially youth, to hear your story and how it's been told?
Well, it's so important not just for youth who have special needs, but neurotypical youth. And it lets them know not to label everyone, because labeling everyone is a really, really bad thing. If you just call someone with Down syndrome or call someone with autism an idiot, that's really, really hurtful. And it's really just really bad to label people. So look at their humanity before you look at our label, and don't always focus on our labels.
Of course. So in our report, I may not know much about the report we released today, but youth in the report with special needs said, we just want a fair chance to work. So guys, why do you think it is so important for youth with special needs or with autism to find jobs? Why is that so important?
Well, because it lets employers know that they are also human beings and that they also have feelings. And like, it's just really not good just to say this person can't work because they have autism or because they have Down syndrome or because they're in a wheelchair. That is so wrong. And I would just like someone to maybe make like a more autism-friendly interview.
Yeah. On that note, what does Sam bring to your store, Chris?
Oh, wow. Sam brings a lot. So Sam brings, besides his energy and his thoughtfulness, Sam, he immediately stands out to our customers, not just because he's like 6'3" or something.
I'm very tall.
But Sam, you know, the customers come in, he greets them just like anybody else. He's very friendly, engaging. I've seen a big difference in Sam's personality since he started working. And he's actually helped us and the team. We don't take our job as serious. We're having more fun on the floor. I mean, we get to dance at work and listen to music, so it's pretty fun, and I couldn't ask for Sam to do better than he's doing. He's doing great, so.
Well, maybe you can get Erwin a job at the Starbucks. He can dance with you.
Yeah, I heard Erwin dances.
As well. What do you think, Chris and Sam, what do you think needs to happen so that all young people in Ontario who want to work can work?
Well, I mean, my opinion, I think, you know, for the youth, I think it starts with giving, like, employers giving them opportunities in terms of maybe volunteering or mentorship. I find Sam and I, we work in a mentorship type of relationship, as well as we're friends, but that's given him the opportunity as well. Just like Sam said about a better interview process, more friendly for persons with special needs potentially. But I think those are some good ways to start.
And like my opinion is just like to neurotypical employers, just like keep an open mind and like say to yourself, oh, this person with autism or oh, this person with Down syndrome or oh, this person with physical disabilities can work. Don't say, oh, this person can't work because they're in a wheelchair. Just don't say that. And I would like more employers to be more accepting and more patient of people with special needs.
Yeah, I think you guys are very correct in that, because even in your case, you know, you're able to put music on, and that small change, now you're the dancing barista, and you're comfortable, and everyone, you know, loves coming into the shop. So I think that's really, really good, guys. So Sam, how do you know when you're being included, and what does being included feel like for you?
Well, like being included for me feels like people including me in various activities and people coming up and talking to me and people who don't pity us. Because I despise people who pity us because we don't need your pity. We're not babies. And it's really, really unhealthy to pity someone with special needs.
So in our report, it's really connected to everything you're saying, which is so amazing. That's why we're so happy you're here today. But in our report, one of the pillars that young people talked about was school. So you just talked about being included in the workplace and in general, but what helps you feeling included at school?
Well, so what makes me feel more included at school is that my school has launched a program called Best Buddies at my school. And it's a program that was founded by one of the Kennedys where they pair a neurotypical person with a person with neurological disabilities. And it makes me feel really good because they involve me more in school activities. And I have my own best buddies, so that makes it even better.
Yeah, that sounds really cool. I like that.
Besides me.
Yeah. So what do you think schools could do to make sure that all young people are included and supported? So is there anything else, I guess, besides Best Buddies that could be implemented, do you guys think?
Well, also, just maybe also have an open mind as well in the school place. Just, so like for example, like when a person with autism is having a tantrum, don't think it's because they're a bratty kid or because they just don't want to do it. Just think of it because there's too much sensory overload and sensory like overstimulation. And that's the reason why they might be getting anxious or getting angry or getting sad. Just think of it that way and have like a more open mind in that area as well.
We definitely, I think, need a lot more understanding. That's really good that we have people who can come out and tell, you know, that these things aren't just abnormal things that people should be scared of. If we learn how to work with them, we'll have a better understanding.
Yeah.
So what message do you want to give to youth and families with special needs?
Well, to everyone here and to everyone around the world who has a family member with autism or Down syndrome or a physical disability, don't give up. And even though that it might be held to like pay for all these different services and like go through all that process, just don't give up and really just don't listen to the haters. Listen to all the people who are positive in your life and listen more to the positivity in your life than to the negativity.
That's very good. So good. And Chris, do you have, like in your own opinion, do you have a message for employers and how they should help youth with special needs or how they can go more smoothly, like the interview process?
Of course. A lot of what Sam said, but kind of lead with compassion in terms of how you're hiring. You can see the future in terms of how it's being able to grow and how we're going to be able to change the youth as well. So investing in the youth, like we saw when we went to the schools, a lot of the kids were super excited to see and learn about like this awareness that we're doing. But you know, try to get these kids in there for mentoring, potential volunteer work. That's how, kind of like the grassroots how we can start, and then that's how we're going to change it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's already working so well right now. And so you've achieved your goal of being a barista, Sam. So what are some of your other goals?
So I have a few goals. So number one on my goals is to meet and interact with the famous autistic advocate Temple Grandin, who I love and adore. And the second person I would like to meet up with is the very, very, very inspirational professional model with Down syndrome named Madeline Stewart. She is such a big inspiration to me because she works for like all these random like modeling agencies, and she has a mom who loves her and who accepts her for who she is. And she actually debuted, she actually walked at New York Fashion Week.
Wow, yeah. That's so good, that's so good.
And my third is to become a very famous advocate for special needs.
Well, I think you're at the right place here then, Sam. That's awesome. You're well on your way. That's so awesome. And I guess lastly, guys, for both of you, whoever would like to go first, about what advice can you give to this group of youth today? So what do you really want them to take home with them?
I think, like what I said before, just like, don't give up and like, just like, say to yourself, like, it's gonna be okay, and like, move forward and do all these different things and keep yourself away from too much negativity in your life and keep yourself away from all the haters and all the nasty people and all the mean people in your life, and just pay more attention to the positivity, and you get so much more good things out of being more positive.
All the good vibes, yeah. Cool.
Yeah, and similar to what Sam is, surround yourself with good people and people who are trying to work towards your goals, and be kind to one another, because there's going to be a point where, for example, for me, where I had a chance to give Sam a job, and maybe you can help somebody out one day, and you're going to be put in that position, so hopefully that can happen.
Yeah, I think you guys are an amazing example of that, and we're like so happy to have had you guys here today.
And I just want to say, Chris is such an amazing boss, and he's also like my best friend in the world.
You're making me so emotional.
And I love him to death, and he's an amazing person just for giving me this job without even having a formal interview.
Yes. You're me so emotional.
Oh, sad.
Yes, please.
Thanks, Sam.
Well, guys, we just want to say thank you for coming today and for speaking with us. This has been amazing, and I am starstruck and awestruck, and you guys are so great. And we have something to say, swag for you. Oh, wow. So that's pretty awesome. So I'll give that to you. There's one.
Thank you.
Yes, of course. So thank you so much, guys. It has been an honor to have you guys here, and we hope to have you guys out some more, especially Sam. I know you want to be a youth advocate, so you started at the right place. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. You can watch go that way.
Okay, ooh. Okay, everybody, give them another hand. That was amazing. Yes. Sam and Chris, haters gonna hate, but in this room all day we've been disability positive. Am I right? That was awesome. Thank you guys so much.